Alright, hello, Danganronpa. My name's Shiny Doorknob. This is the first time you're clicking on my channel. You probably think, wow, what an ugly accent that guy has. And it's not ugly, it's just because I don't know how to do it properly. But we're back, beyond Venue. The bottom there you can see Nekomaru got yeeted. He was a robot. This case has proven to be interesting. There's a lot of people have been saying in the chat that this is one of their favorite cases, and I'm excited to get into it. I was having to think about it, and dead skin on my lip. I was having to think about it, and I'm thinking Sony was talking about those fucking 3 laws of robotics. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna look them up because I forget what she said they were. She's probably gonna bring them up in the case. It was Asimov. I've heard about them before. 3 laws of robotics. Let's look that shit up right now. The 3 laws. All right, there we go. Wikipedia has an article on it. Okay. All right. So the first law. I'll just read them out to you guys just to be simple here. Let's put OBS up. Okay, so the 3 laws of robotics, also known as Asimov's laws. The first law, a robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. Second law, a robot must obey the orders given it by human beings except where such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. So, okay, that's interesting. That actually kind of puts a new spin on the thing, because what I'm thinking is that Nekomaru, someone probably was going to take advantage of that. What the fuck is that? Okay, there's a further law. There's actually an extra law. Asimov himself made slight modifications to the first 3 in various books and short stories to further develop how robots would interact with humans and each other. In later fiction, where robots had taken responsibility for government of whole planets and human civilizations, Asimov also added a 4th or Zeroth law to precede the others. Zeroth law. I don't know if I'm saying that right. A robot may not harm humanity or by inaction allow humanity to come to harm. Yes. Okay, so that one's probably not, well, I mean, could be relevant for us, we'll see. But I'm wondering if someone was gonna like attempt suicide, and so Nekomaru stepped in to try and save them, and whether they were actually going to do it or not is questionable, because there's a noose wrapped around them. Let's get into the actual game. Let's get in the game. Let's look at some of the evidence. We're gonna see what's going on. There's 72 skill points. Jesus Christ. Might as well just put all these on. How the fuck did I get 72? Increase the speed of memorizing a statement. Yeah, okay. Delusion. And God, is it loud? It's just me. Alright, so let's open the handbook. We'll get in there and, you know what, truth bullets right here. That's perfect. Okay. I am playing this live on Twitch, by the way, if you ever want to see me. It's in the description below, if you want to join up. Yeah, no pressure either fucking way. I hope you are enjoying this series, because I do like this. I think this is my favorite Danganronpa so far. Okay, so Monokuma number 4. The victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Mechamaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that should be considered the cause of death. So, that's right, because in the last episode we figured out that it's actually not, that Grape Tower and the other tower aren't actually the same place. It's like they're actually different buildings, but they're made to look like it. And that would make sense, because if the elevator doesn't rumble, it means that, like, I had a hypothesis that the elevator actually doesn't rumble because it doesn't actually move. Like, I'm wondering if it's you know, in those elevators you get in one side and you exit the opposite side. That's what I'm thinking it could be. Okay, but his head is severely damaged beyond repair, so that should be considered the cause of death. So he hit his head really fucking hard. Not to mention he got fucking beheaded, so... despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs are actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they separated due to severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. Nekomaru's body and left leg were tied with metal wire. The tip of that wire was also tied into a loop. I mean, very specifically a certain kind of loop. It looks like a maybe that's just, I mean, it's a noose. It looks like a noose. So I'm wondering Like, I'm thinking that someone manipulated manipulated Nekomaru into this situation. I don't think he was necessarily murdered. I think it might have been a situation where someone was like either going to kill themselves or said, if you don't kill yourself, I am going to kill myself. And because he's a robot, and if he follows those laws, that he had to do something about it. But to do what? I'm not sure. Like, could he have been tied up under... He was tied up underneath the column. God, it's so weird, because everything was there. Everything was there. The body and everything, but it was on the same fucking side. God, no, that's right. It was everything was on the same side. Oh my fucking God. Trying to think about the layout of the map. You know, when we get to that, I can think about, because I'm thinking like something has to rotate. Something's the fun house wherever we're being kept. That's what's moving. But I just can't figure out the orientation of how it's doing that exactly. Anyway, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this noose thing. Like, someone could have been pulling them off or something. It's hard to say. Button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. When this button is pressed, all of Nekomaru's functions cease and he is forced to enter sleep mode. I mean, that could have been it too. Like, although to get onto Nekomaru's neck would have been tough. Like, that's the thing, is it would have been difficult for someone to do that. Oil was floating out of Nekomaru's body. The majority of it came from his fatal head wound. Okay. One of the pillars on the side of the door was tipped over. The damaged area of the pillar was also stained. It was so heavy that even two people couldn't budge it. Which, yeah, would make me think that he's the only one that could destroy that thing. But how did his blood get up there? Because it's clearly oil. An enormous hammer found on the floor of the tower. It was almost completely clean. It was completely clean, almost as if it was brand new. A chain was wrapped around the handles of the door at the back of Grape Tower. For some reason, the killer was able to enter the tower from the Strawberry Hall. Yeah. And the missing doorknob was on the other door. Was on the Grape Tower door. Apparently, Akane heard a rumbling noise at around 5:30 a.m. A lot of small pieces of stone were scattered underneath Nekomaru's body. However, there are no fragments on top of his body. That's kind of like the similar case between Hifumi and Taka in the first game. There was glass. There weren't any glass shards on top of the. I forget what something was thrown through the window, but it was like kind of placed there on top of the glass. But there's nothing. Pretty much it just means that where he was placed on the rocks. Nekomaru on the rocks. That sounds like some fucking drink. Apparently, Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru walking toward the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 a.m. Because that's right, because he woke up because of the alarm. Yeah, at 5:30 a.m., the alarm of wall clock in the lounge on Strawberry House's... the alarm of wall clock in the lounge on Strawberry House's second floor started going off. Fuyuhiko was at the lounge by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm, but Kanzuichi and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted by the sound. However, Nagito was apparently the only one who didn't hear it, which is sussy-wussy, because maybe it was Nagito out and he's just like not admitting it. I don't know, he's fucking weird. 5:30 a.m. That was the rumbling. So that was about the time of the rumbling noise. So was that used to hide? That could have been used to hide the rumbling noise that they felt, that Akane heard at 5:30. The contact elevator used to move between both houses was broken and no longer worked. It was apparently broken at the Grape House side, so the last person to use it would have arrived at Grape House. The button in Strawberry Hall that opens the door leading to the tower was broken. Nagito was supposed to be at Strawberry House, but he appeared at Grape House via some unknown method. The contact elevator should have been broken. Yeah, that was funny. He just popped out of nowhere. So he was the one that completed the final whatever room, the final dead room. And I think that's clear because someone else did it. Someone else did it because there was a hammer there. Whether it was actually used is debatable because it said it was clean. So it might have been just a red herring that the murderer or whoever tried to throw in there. And that's how they probably would have gotten to Strawberry so they would have had to go to Grape House. Wait. Hold on. It was apparently broken to the grape house side, so the last person to use it would have arrived at grape house. So maybe the final dead room person can use it to get back to strawberry house too. Oh, this one is a fucking web, man. Apparently the compass's needle spun 180 degrees while I was inside the contact elevator. Okay. So does the elevator spin? They mentioned... God, I'm trying to think. So in fun houses they have those tunnels that like it's just a straight bridge, but they have that rotating like light tunnel to make you think that like you're like falling this way. And I'm wondering if that's we're specifically in a fun house, so I'm wondering like if it's living up to the name of having that kind of fuckery in it. Because I'm thinking, look at this big ass fucking grin. I'm thinking that maybe there's obviously something fucky going on in the elevator. So the elevator does actually move, but does it just spin like this, or could it be so not contrived, but so fucked up that it's actually would that make sense if it like turns upside down or something, or like somehow attached to the fucking ground? I don't fucking know. Okay. Nekomaru used the alarm clock to recover from sleep mode. The clock's alarms are stopped around 7:30, and the alarm was set to 7:30 as well. And that's after. When was fucking Tai Chi? When is the Tai Chi thing? I almost knocked over my thing. When was the Tai Chi that Nekomaru? I think that was at 7 o'clock. I think it was, yeah, because it was the morning announcement. It was 8 o'clock maybe. So why was he up at 7:30? When the clock would have stopped, nothing would have stopped. Nothing stopped the clock. So it would have been 7:30 p.m. Was he dead at 7:30 p.m.? But how did that fucking happen if he was walking around at 5:30? It can't be adjusted, I think. That's what he said. It can't be adjusted. The clock in Nekomaru's chest receives radio waves at fixed intervals and automatically adjusts itself if it's off, if its time is off. Basically, it's an amazingly precise clock that can't be tampered with, not even to set the time. Fucking scream. Oh, man. The clock's arms are stopped around 7:30, and the alarm was set to 7:30 as well. God, that's so fucked up. Is there something with radio waves going on? The radio waves at fixed intervals. Like are those actual... Can we trust the radio waves? That's the question. A doorknob found under the tipped over pillar. The screws at the base... I found at the tipped over pillar. The screws at the base are pulled out, and there are some scratch marks on the knob itself. One of the doorknobs from the far back door of Strawberry House was missing. So this doorknob was originally attached to that door. So the far back door. So that was the door that led to Grape House, quote unquote. Yeah, Nagito got really mean this trial too. Like specifically mean. Like he got fucking like, he was like so fucking upset. Honestly, the person that I'm kind of sus on would be Sonia. Because she had the knowledge about these laws of robotics. But I don't fucking know. Like, is that... the only reason I'm thinking about her is she would have known how to manipulate Nekomaru. But I don't know if that's a lot of... If there's any weight to that. Regardless of whether you enter the tower from Grape Hall or Strawberry Hall, the placement of Nekomaru's body, the tipped over pillar, the oil stains, and even the disassembled parts Kazuichi arranged look exactly the same. God, I gotta look at the layout of that map because I'm trying to think about how that fucking makes sense. So the thing is, you have to be approaching it from the same side. In order for the all that to be in the same position, the room either has to be rotating to match your position. Could that be it? Is it just that the room rotates? So then how would the chains disappear then? They have to be, if the chains are there. Okay. If the chains are there and they actually are, I think they're solid. I think like people tried them out and they are actually real. That means that these rooms have to be different. Or that door is at least different. But the room, so the room can't rotate, because if that was the case, then the door you were coming into would be the door with the chains on it. Ooh. All right, that's all we got. Fan-fucking-tastic. Okay, well, I am not fucking confident in this one. I really don't know who it could be. Chiaki? I don't think it's Chiaki. It just seems like that's not really. It just doesn't seem like a. Chiaki, I feel like is a thing. Yeah, Robo-Man. Robo-Man bit the dust. Could it be Hiyoko? Ga. All right, extraordinary focus. Slightly increases the focus gauge. Effective during the class trial. Kind of like menacing focus. Cool and composed. We have 7, so we can get some juicy ones. Let's see if there's any. Yeah, neural liberation. Focus gauge decreases at a slower rate during concentration and fever time. Effective non-sub bait. Hangman's game and panic talk action. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement's destroyed. Do we have any other 7s? I think that's the last 7. Yeah. So we get 2, we get a 4 and a 3. Are there any 3s? I don't think so. Or we get 4. Okay, so we can't get a 4 and a 3. Clock up. Increases max speed. Effective during logic drive. Fine sword. Sharpness increases by 5. Effective rebuttal showdown. Cannot be combined with excellent blade. Mood maker. Easier to shift mood to your favor. Effective during rebuttal showdown. I forget what these are. Allows you to lock onto 2 statements in one. Effective during panic talk action. You know what? We will do that one. Okay, here you go. I'm not going to get any more right now, just to be safe. You saw trigger happy? Sorry, what do you mean? What do you mean, Art? What's that? Let's set some skills, baby. Let's set some skills. Maybe dexterous. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's finish that prep. Proceed to class trial. Can I can't finish prep. Let's do it. Trial starts. Here we go, baby. As a skill. Oh, really? Oh! Sorry, Monokuma, to interrupt. I see, Art. I understand. Okay, let's save on chapter 4 there. Okay. All right, here we go.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Mikon with the fucking plus the red cross.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go.
Let's do it, Mono.
Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Do you have cruelty-free options? Excuse me. Thank you.
I'm not the main
Oh, shit.
right?
Damn.
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
I wonder. I super doubt that it's Akane. Like, I don't. Unless they pull some fucking weird ass shit. I don't know. Was she just really hungry? Like, okay, here's what I'm wondering: was Nekomaru? She has a big appetite. Did Nekomaru want to make that move? Like, did Nekomaru like put his own? Oh, you know what? The thing is I don't think he needed to. He didn't need to. Let's look at the laws again. Let's look at the laws. I have the laws of whatchamacallit, thermodynamics, robotics. First law: a robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. Okay, they're all gonna starve. They're all gonna starve to death. So Nekomaru has to nut up and do something. So that was probably what was going on. A robot must obey orders given to it obey the orders given it by human beings except when such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first and second law. Yeah. So he, through inaction, people would have died. Like human beings would have died. And so if he's following those rules, he had to do something.
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
me when I fucking take a nap, honestly.
Why don't we try going over the incident?
Please, Fuyuhiko.
We weren't
I have
able
no
to leave
clue what's going
Strawberry
on.
House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m.
We all did.
I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Fucking thirsty motherfucker.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
I think I know what she means.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
Either we're getting a little bit off
just
track.
happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
A little sus on Sonia.
The body
Not gonna lie.
discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously.
Is that so, Fuyuhiko? This is, have you played, this is Danganronpa, this is the second Danganronpa. Essentially, it's just, a bunch of high school students are more or less like kidnapped and kind of forced to, live on this island together. Either they live on the island for the rest of their lives. There actually is an anime of it, but they're forced to live on this island for the rest of their lives. Or if they want to get off this island, they have to kill somebody on the island, kill either one or two people. It doesn't matter how many, you just can't go over two. And then they hold a class trial like the one that we're in now. And then if the person who's called the Blackened escapes, they aren't, everyone votes for the wrong person and the Blackened gets away, then they are the only one who gets off the island and everyone else gets executed. Otherwise, if everyone catches the Blackened, they get executed. But pretty much it's like, it's just like a, it's, I don't know how to describe, I don't know what genre it is. I guess it's like it's like a kind of visual novel thing-ish, I guess. But there's a little bit more to it than that. But yeah, it's, I really fucking like it. All right.
As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely
Yeah, it's a big
someone
theme. I
from
don't know why.
Strawberry
That's
House.
actually a very good point.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
The problem is that the person to use the elevator would have had to be from Grape House. And if you're gonna just, unless they just killed Nekomaru on the way out of the doors, unless they killed Nekomaru and came out of Strawberry House, then destroyed the panel. But how they locked the doors, that, I mean, oh my god, man, there's so much going on here. There's so much going on.
All of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously.
Phoebe, LQ, Phoebe, LQ.
We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Exactly, and you collect evidence. So generally you like whenever there's a murder, you find the body, you do an investigation, collect all these pieces of evidence called truth bullets, and then you use those in various ways. You use those and like other mechanics to kind of suss out who the murderer is exactly. And these class trials tend to take a long time. I'm probably just gonna be playing this today because I might not even finish it. But
Then let's start with
yes.
something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right? What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
I want to hit that last. Please hit me with that other Nagito. Oh fuck! You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing the crime scene looked like a weapon was probably that looked like a weapon. Make your argument. Wire, oil on the floor, tipped over pillar, new looking hammer. I mean, like, what's the...
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
I mean,
No,
that...
the hammer.
Yeah, they're talking about the hammer.
The killer used that hammer.
Essentially, yeah.
And beat the crap out of him.
Oh, okay,
If it
it's got to be
wasn't
new
expected, I
looking.
suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
The hammer in the tower was the weapon, like you said. It looks like that's the case, but
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
I think it's
weapon
got to be
was right
new
there
looking
at the scene of
hammer.
the crime.
To be fair, Samo, I'm fucking bad at this. And the first game I was a little bit better because it was a little bit more straightforward. But holy shit, these
Killer
ones.
used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, we got it. Whenever that happens, you know we got it right. Look at him go. Yeah, it looks too new. It was fresh.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Neither can I, Hajime.
Why can't you accept it?
We don't take American
A
Express
lot
here.
of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right?
Yeah.
If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Why bring the hammer
Then why
then?
bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Alec Baldwin is Baby Gangsta.
Baby gangsta? Me?
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Thanks, Kazuichi.
I thought,
Thanks, Kaz.
maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
But there was.
How about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
The actual weapon has oil on it, but if something at the crime scene that had oil on it, the broken pillar.
See? The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
What it, Gundam?
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
That's right, we did. Jeez, Hajime looks like he's really fucking helping. What the fuck? What the fuck there, numbnuts? You're not even fucking holding it. Just can't grab it with your fingertips. Akane's got her fucking back in it, and you're just fucking waiting for telekinesis to hit in. It's no use! It's barely budging. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Who?
Who are you talking about?
Yeah, who you talking
Coach
about?
Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
So in the last episode, we kind of figured out that all the cases. Oh wait, no shit. That's right. I was counting them wrong. So Nagito was like, all the cases have been kind of following the same path, and he was like, the last case even involved a suicide, and I was thinking that it was this case that was involved the suicide, but it's not. It was the last case with Ibuki and Hiyoko. So, what was the case after this one? What the fuck was the case after this one? Oh shit. I don't know. I will look it up if because I won't look it up just I don't know. I don't know why actually, but I want to see if I can remember it. Get that tension going. A rigged case. That's right. It was more the one where they did it themselves. They fucked up that shit. Wait. Okay, let me see.
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
Picking that earwax. But it does bother me a little. Trying to hear the truth. Very Chiaki delivery on that. And the fixed case is finding out the truth. Or something. A basket case. You motherfucker. It spreads. By the way, the fourth murder... oh, okay. Killing school life was apparently a rule of suicide. But it just bothered me that word suicide. What fucking case are we on? Yeah, I guess it's the fourth case, right? Yeah, this is. Okay. Huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide. But now you're making me think that there is a way because you pointed it out that it wouldn't
but that's
be.
a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
Yeah, sorry, that's right. Okay, I was thinking that. Never mind, I was getting them mixed up because I was thinking I was getting the suicide one confused with the Taka and Hifumi one. That I was getting confused with that one.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all.
Nice, tear it up.
Sonia, here I go!
All right, what's she doing? I guess we might have to agree with her. Wire, goodnight button, tipped over pillar. Okay, let's check it out.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar
Go,
was
Sonia.
not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
I mean,
They
true.
aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
I'm thinking it's probably the pillar fragments because the killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping over that pillar. Is that really it? There's a few ways I think I could contradict this. Broken doorknob, that's not it.
If the pillar was
Wire,
not lifted,
I could see that being it. Good night button.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
That's oil on the floor.
What about
That's
tipping the pillar
not
over?
it.
They aimed
I
right
would
for
say
his
it
head
might
and
be
bullseye.
the chain. Yeah, that's
Even
not
I
relevant
could
right
probably
now.
tip it over.
I'm gonna try pillar fragments because
Considering the pillar's weight,
they weren't over
it
top of
probably
him.
exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl.
Yeah, because I think it's there would be
getting
fragments on top of his
excited.
body if they dropped it onto him, so they would have placed him there. Is that really it? All right.
There's
Well, we
no
burned
need
enough
to lift
time
that
on this.
pillar.
Give me that.
If the pillar was not lifted,
Was not lifted.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Don't interfere, hammies.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Shop.
No, that's wrong.
Tipped over pillar. Yeah, like killing. Oh yes.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Yeah, that's right, Hajime. How'd you know?
Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened. I see. That was entirely my bad.
Pig barf bitch.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
I mean, I'm pretty confident too. But I don't know.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
Me in all of these cases, actually. I just think it's right.
Feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
Just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Nagito, here we go.
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
Fuck off, big guy.
Guys, the same as usual.
God, he's a little fucking freak today. What's that on his belt? What's that on his belt buckle? On his little belt. I didn't fucking see that before. Did we get something? Did we get some sort of key when we were playing as Nagito? I don't remember. Is that... okay, interesting.
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh. What did you say?
You make me raffle.
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you?
Yeah, what's up?
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I mean, it's still a little still a little insane.
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
I was gonna say the wire. Like, that's why they, I was trying to think. I was like, why, like... did they tie him up to it? That's what I'm wondering.
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Okay, maybe I'm just...
Ultimate weapon?
Maybe I just don't have the evidence for this one. I don't know.
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
Well, I make you bad art. Oh, damn, he's firing off. All right, I make you bad art has declared that I am not allowed to say fuck or shit for 5 minutes. Thank you for doing it at the same time. I appreciate that. Makes it easier. All right, here we go. Timer start, baby. No, timer start, son. Timer start. Let's do it. Let's go, gamers. All right.
So
Let's get you
Nagito
monetized,
knows what the
baby. Let's
ultimate
get that.
weapon is?
Let's get that YouTube money. Let's get that frickin' crap YouTube money. You know what I mean? All right.
Of course I know, but I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
I missed what they were saying. I was thinking about not swearing. Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room? So Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is. Of course I know, but I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
What? Really?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I,
Oh.
the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
You know what? I'm gonna let him have this one.
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
God, that got a little thicky on his shoulder. I just want to go like. All right.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
Dang, they got a romance arc going on there.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Oh, Kazuichi.
Cut the bullshit and say it
I'm
clearly.
sorry.
What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
I really like it, like someone like Sam coming in like halfway through and then being like, your talents are all wasted as ultimates. We need to find the ultimate weapon in the final dead room and discover the secret of the funhouse. And everyone's like, yeah, sounds good. Shit. I said fucking shit. Gotta reset. God damn it. All right, we reset now. We're back at the top.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
Yeah, sorry.
Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Thanks, bro. Bop.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
I mean, you might not, so maybe you should just explain it now.
Anyway, we must
All right,
first
that's fine.
clarify the secret of the funhouse, right?
Probably.
Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Interesting theory. God, her hands and arms are...
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape
house leads to Grape Tower.
But do they? Okay, this is good. I needed a map actually because I needed one for reference. So the elevator's in the bottom of each section, and it does a 180. Does a 180. Okay, so Nekomaru's body. I wish I could. You saw my cursor, so I could describe what it was. But just imagine. Okay, in the top right-ish corner of the circle, that's kind of where Nekomaru's body and the tip over pillar was. So when we enter the door, they always excuse me. That always stayed the same. The thing is, one door we can't actually. One door, like you never see one of the door. Like you don't see the door when it opens. You don't see the symbol on the door that you've come through until at least as far as I can tell, it remains open as long as you're in there. So if the elevator doesn't move, or if it does the 180 degrees thing, which I don't understand how that works. If it just does it just spin around? So you get in the elevator. It doesn't go across like they're suggesting it would here, because it doesn't. I'm guessing it doesn't move. It just goes 180 degrees. So what happens? Does it spin? Does it spin? God, this elevator is giving me so much trouble. I'm having so much trouble picturing like what it's doing, which maybe is part of the point, but maybe it's just me being slow. It doesn't go across. It spins 180 degrees, which means it has to rotate. Something is rotating 180 degrees. So that's like a 100% what they're trying to say with the compass. But then how do the rooms rotate? That's the thing. The center room might have to rotate on its own. Like, does the building just replace itself? If it doesn't rumble, that kind of implies that it's not moving, and if it doesn't if it rotates, that implies that it is moving. Oh my goodness gracious!
But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
But are they?
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Secret.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Full show. I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Nice trying to get down to the people's level. What's up, fellow kids? Everyone just ignore it. Hajime is like, all right, anyway, the two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Oh, strange feeling in the tower. What is that?
Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
That's probably what you have to contradict.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
Is that really it, Chiaki? I'm not sure.
It's weird to say they're both the same place.
It is a little bit, isn't it?
I mean, the walls are different colors.
Yeah. Okay, so it could be broken doorknob or strange feeling in the tower. I didn't realize. Regardless of whether you enter the tower from Grape Hall or Strawberry Hall, the placement of Nekomaru's body is the tipped over pillar, the oil stains, or even the simple parts of Kazuichi arranged. Look exactly. Holy shit! Look. Fuck! I had 30 seconds left. I'm doing it at the same time because it's easier. Gotta reset that.
Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Could be strange feeling in the tower. This whole time we've been thinking the towers are the same building, but if that was the only mystery, there's no way Nagito would mention it here.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong.
We're tearing it up. We're tearing it up this time. This is an anomaly, ladies and gentlemen. I do not understand what has happened to me. Apparently taking a break helps.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I'm just gonna ride over that. All right.
Doesn't it seem strange?
What the heck was that? Kaskase was that, man?
When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, His body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something.
Okay, so that's not it. That's what I was wondering if what it was. But it's so there's something. It hinges on the elevator.
If it is, then see, that means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
He's kind of adding me at the same time with that one, so that feels bad.
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
Oops. Oopsie. Oopie.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
Oh, okay. Ding dang, ding dang, dang. It's been a while since that happened. It feels like.
Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
Yeah, I'm thinking more and more. I don't have a clear. There's nobody. There's no clear person that I'm suspicious of. Sonia would be the only one, kind of, because she had that whole Isaac Asimov stuff and she knew about that. And so I was thinking, I was like maybe because she had that prior knowledge. But the thing is if Nekomaru, that might have just been exposition for the player if they didn't know that. Because I think she told us that because I think Nekomaru, he probably just killed himself. I think Nekomaru probably just killed himself. I don't think there is actually a murderer. I think he did it to save all of us, and that's kind of more poignant, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's what I would say is happening as far as I can tell from what I've got so far. My hunch is that it's probably something like that. If we're following the same themes of the previous game, which we are, so it's probably that. But if I'm wrong, just put a timestamp in the video and say stupid, 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 dumb idiot, dumb ass. There we go.
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there's no bread, let them eat cake.
She's saying that because she's a princess. Did you get that? Did you get that, ref? Rebuttal showdown. Okay, what's tipped over? Broken doorknob. Oil on the floor. It could be broken. Fave song, baby. Oil on the floor. Oil that was flowing out of Nekomaru's body. The majority of it came from his fatal head wound. It could be oil on the floor. It was tipped over. Damage to this was also saying so heavy that even two people couldn't budge it. I mean, like, she's got the defense for rolling it, which doesn't make sense, but it could be that. Could also be broken doorknob. The doorknob found under the tipped over pillar. The screws at the base are pulled out. There's some scratches. One of the doorknobs from the far back door of Strawberry House is missing. Could be that. Maybe. I don't know. I always find this one the hardest to choose. Oh, sorry.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Advance.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten.
Fuck shit. I can say it.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything. He could have moved it all, easy as pie.
Even the oil on the floor? I know, there's definitely a hole in what she just said. I need to show the evidence that contradicts that. I didn't even read it, so.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
No. Okay.
That is an odd apple of an assumption. There is no way I can understand what you are saying. Damn it! Won't be able to cut through Sonia's rebuttal with this. I need to think it over again.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. He could have moved it all, easy as pie.
Was the hammer there?
It seems you have forgotten.
Oh, I can't remember the hammer was there.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. He could have moved it all, easy as pie.
It might be. Let's look at the chain. Let's look at the chain. Retreat. That's fine.
Damn it!
I was overcome. She's gonna go back to the original
There are many
topic.
different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Almost didn't have that one there.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten.
Rip
Monokuma
knob.
is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Not that either. Okay. This is on Apple of Assumption. Let's look at what we got again. What is there? Oil on the floor. It wasn't oil on the floor. It could just be tipped over pillar. I don't know. But she's saying that Monokuma moved it, which is so he's strong. Broken doorknob. A fallen brother. Strange feeling in tower.
Crap!
Okay.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly wielding the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Not that either, eh?
Crap!
That's fine. Let's just cut
It
through.
seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Not that either. So, I'm kind of just guessing now. I don't.
It seems you
This
have
is fine.
forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Oh, was it actually the hammer? Nope. I have plenty of health, so if I just don't mess anything
It
else
seems you
up
have
later.
forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the future, the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Did I say chain? I did. Okay, let's see.
It
Let's
seems
see.
you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong.
Did I say broken doorknob?
The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
I'm forgetting what I said. That's fine. That's fine. I still got tons of time.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Got it. It was my intuition that got us through that one, as you can tell.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
That's really straightforward. That one I should have gotten. That's that's on me, honey pie. Just put that over there. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Thick
When the
brain.
position of
Thick brain. I
Nekomaru's
mean,
body in the
small
pillar
brain.
changed. The oil surrounding his body
Kith.
moved too.
Kith. Shit brain.
Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Could have vacuumed it up, dum-dum. Come on, Hajime. Think big.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
Yeah, it's a little
It's all right.
suspicious-wishy.
A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Aw.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
No, it's the second movie in the Lord of the Rings series. Idiot.
Can't be certain of that either.
Baka.
Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the E-handbook was still
That's
there.
true.
That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
Oh,
If they're
shit.
not the same
That's
building
true. I forgot
or
about
two
that.
different buildings, then what are they?
I don't know.
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse, but we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Okay, thank God, because if we did, I do not have them. The only thing we do is rely on the one person who has those clues. Nagito.
Hey, Nagito.
A little smile.
I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up.
Nice, good attitude, dude.
Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Monami has been scream sweating this entire
Give
time.
us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
Stop trying to be Kyoko, motherfucker.
It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? You know, but we've got two people. We've got you and Virgil both saying it now. It is actually gaining traction. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Front page of Twitter, baby. You're gonna open your phone, the For You page on fucking TikTok, wherever. Even an app that doesn't exist yet. It's gonna be there. Did something happen to him? Wait, I'm sorry. Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagato say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
Yeah, I don't have Twitter either. I remember when it came out. I just didn't get it because I found it so confusing. I found it just like, I just didn't understand it. I was like, this is just too much. I didn't know why you use it. I didn't know why to use it. It was a lot. It was a lot. So I just never got into it. And then even now I'm kind of like, I don't know. Tweets. I don't like scrolling through Twitter. I just find Instagram. I just go on Instagram. I get all the funny tweets anyway from people screen capping them on Instagram. Perform the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could he be talking about the life-threatening game? Yeah, baby.
You're
Get a little health back.
Final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
Well, what?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete.
Concrete.
And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
What the fuck?
You took a picture?
I took a pic.
Yep.
Took a selfie. So his hair is blocking the window. You can't actually see anything. Nagato grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
He's like, dick pic, 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 thigh pic, dick pic, window pic. Here we go. And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again.
Those look a little too coniferous to be in a tropical locale.
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird?
Not really. It looks great.
If the Funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Oh, wait. The final dead room of Strawberry House is the top. Yeah. Okay. Didn't rumble. Does the... Oh, God. I do not get the layout of this room thing. It's just, that's the one thing where I'm like, oh, could it be that? I'm like, how does the elevator rotate 180 degrees then? If it doesn't rumble, but everything rotates, I just, I don't understand. Is there a big magnet somewhere?
Shall I call it thinking time?
There's a soundbite of that when someone fucking follows or something. Thinking time. What doesn't make sense in this picture? I mean, lots of things, but it's the tower, right? There's only one tower in the picture. That's what we've been thinking all along, which means it's not unnatural at all. Don't you agree? Well,
Here.
Got it. Is it the trees?
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Oh.
Yeah, it should have been.
Didn't even think about that. So we're on the second floor or something.
This is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
I see. And is that it?
Nagito said there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. What doesn't make sense in this picture? It's the tower, right? Nope. All right.
Crap!
Well, everyone's staring. Yeah, I was just thinking that the red cross, is this the hallway? Is it the, okay. I mean, there's, how many more spots could it be? It's really just, it's either up here or over here, I would say. Nope. Okay, we're really talking about that tower.
Crap!
I'm seriously just made a fool of myself in front of everyone. Can't wait for me to run out. Got it!
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle. Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
Oh, of course.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
That's right. Good call.
Yeah, it's cute. It's really funny. Thanks, thanks, Nagito.
This is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
If you look, Teru has a knife and fork crossed over him instead of an X.
It's not. Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
I wish he hit that cursed. I wish he hit that fucking id on the end of that.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me.
When the gifted kid in your class gives you fucking starts tutoring you.
If you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this.
You keep saying like symbols of hope, but what about the drums of hope? Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum.
It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue? Is he talking about that one time? I don't know, but you'll have to find out in the next YouTube video. Baby, sorry, I had to cliffhanger you. It was just so, God, it's so succulent. Like, every time I see it come by, and I'm like, and it's right at the hour mark, and I'm like, oh, so good. So, apologies, because it's probably really annoying, but maybe you're used to it by now, who's to say. But yeah, we're going to call it here on YouTube. I am going to continue playing this on Twitch, but if you ever want to see me there, yeah, description below. Find all that good stuff there. And I make bad art is right. I am very mean. But I hope that you are having a good day and enjoying this. I really like this trial. It's I am doing my usual guesswork with it for some stuff, which I don't mind doing because it's just like that's just part of the game for me. It is if I got it perfect, I think it wouldn't be as interesting. Or if it was too easy, I'd rather make these mistakes and just know that I'm trying, I guess. I don't know. That sounds like really, I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Anyway, I hope you have a good day. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Whoa.